Hello there guys, it's Ebird Online and I'm here with another review from Before the 90 Days, and this is Season 4, Episode 5, Our Lips Are Sealed. And today I'm going to be talking about Stephanie and Erika and Lisa and Usman. If you haven't already, please don't forget to press that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to press the like button if you're enjoying the content, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at mbird99. So first up, we're going to talk about Stephanie and Erika, and for the first time we meet Erika and she tells us she lives in Port Augusta, Adelaide, Australia, and one of my subscribers said she was posted there for 3 months and it was literally the worst place she'd ever been to and the most boring place on earth. So first up, Erika tells us all what she loves about Stephanie. She's loud and unapologetic and not afraid of her sexuality, and this just shows me how little Erika knows, but I'm going to discuss that at the conclusion of the review. And Erika says she lives in a small town and there are no other lesbians or bisexual girls there. Erika, gay people are everywhere. I bet they're all just swerving you. And then she tells us it's a small town. It's pretty boring, so we just hang out anywhere. And they go to the beach, put up camping chairs, and she sits and has a chat with a couple of her friends. And guys, it did make me laugh because her friends look less than impressed with Erika's shenanigans. And they tell producers they say that they've been together for like 4 months, but they've never actually met each other, but they're still saying they're in a relationship. It's just bizarre. And then they question Erika about what her parents know. And Erika still lives at home with her parents, but she's never come out to them. Now that surprised me a little bit because I think that Erika looks as if she might be bi, so I kind of felt like she was loud and proud enough to actually just be out. And it also explains why when Stephanie said last week, yeah, I didn't want to tell my mum, Erika didn't have much to say, and I just thought it was because she really didn't care. But now I realise, what can you say when you're in exactly the same boat? And then Erika tells her two friends that she thinks that her parents should assume that she's gay, but they're going to stay in a hotel for the duration of Stephanie's stay. And I don't know why, but I've got a feeling that Erika's parents do not assume that she's gay. And I've actually known several people that have gone to tell their parents, and their parents have been shocked AF. Not necessarily in a bad way, but in a way that I would think they didn't know. So I wouldn't assume too much, Erika. I really wouldn't. And then finally, we get to the crux of the matter with this relationship between Erika and Stephanie. Erika tells her two friends that to be serious with Stephanie, she'd need to move to America. And there we have it. Stephanie's going to turn out to be quite convenient. So next up, we see Stephanie get off the plane, and she's wearing a surgical mask, and she tells us there were so many germs and so many sick people, but it's a risk worth taking. I think I'm going to spend some time next week, if I get any time, finding out just how risky and just what this aplastic anemia is, because if it's as risky as she's saying, why the hell didn't Erika go to her? She's going to go to this boring town in Adelaide. And thinking back, I'm sure Erika said, I don't know if Stephanie does dirt. No, she doesn't do dirt, because according to her, it will kill her. So I just don't understand why Erika didn't go to Stephanie. And then Stephanie moaned on, I don't look my best and I smell weird, but I hope she still thinks I'm pretty. She does, Stephanie. She thinks you're pretty uninteresting, as do I. And I'm just finally beginning to notice that Stephanie puts herself at the bottom of the pile, just kind of like Darcey. So Stephanie is a good looking girl. Stephanie's quite a sexy girl, but she's still stressing out and worrying that she looks her best, and she hopes that she still thinks she's pretty. Out of the two of them, I would say by far Stephanie's the prettier. Erika's kind of a pretty girl, but I think most of it is makeup and funky hair colour. I don't think she's any kind of classic beauty. But even before she's got off the plane, Stephanie has started being super needy. And remember guys, she did it last week. Oh, you go out everywhere and your life's so fun, and I'm gonna just eat cheese and hang out with my dog. And as she gets off the plane, Erika's standing there waiting for her, and they run over to each other and embrace, and then they start giggling. Oh Lord, please just stop the giggling. And then Stephanie stood next to Erika and she said, oh my god, she's beautiful, best smelling, best dressed, most amazing human being I've ever met. And literally Erika was like, thanks mate. Nothing back the other way, I noted. Nothing back the other way. And then Stephanie continues, I think I like her more than she likes me, but we'll have time to work on that. Stephanie, you're putting yourself at the bottom of the pile. And guys, on her YouTube channel, she always says, guys get bored of me and I'm always getting messed around. That's because you give yourself so little value that when somebody's with you, they think, yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. You are of little value. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then Erika finally says to producers something nice about Stephanie, and she says she's who I thought she would be. She's beautiful and she's already making me laugh. And I note that she says she's making her laugh, as opposed to she's a really funny girl or she's a witty raconteur. No, she's making me laugh. And then Stephanie starts worrying. She tells us that she hasn't had sex for a while and that she's not ready for sex, and she knows sex is really, really important to Erika. So what I was saying earlier about when Erika said she's loud and unapologetic and not afraid of her sexuality, I kind of think she is is afraid of her sexuality. Yes, she peddles sex on her Patreon account and on her YouTube account, but that's the kind of fake sex. I don't really buy it from Erika. Yes, she puts her girls up front and centre, and yes, she wreathes around on a bed fully naked, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's not afraid of her sexuality. It just means that she's not afraid of exploiting her sexuality for financial gain. It's two different things. And so I'd really like to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that these two are a match? Yes, they giggle together, and in fact they appear to be giggling in nervousness. And I hate to say it, but I think that Stephanie is Erika's ticket to America, and I think these guys are so opposite, it's just not going to work. And finally, we're going to talk about Lisa and Usman. So first of all, can we please all be upstanding for one of my subscribers, Kiki Jones? And Kiki Jones literally made me spit out my wine when she said of Lisa, "I think her breath smells like stale coffee, cigarettes, dry tongue and plaque." Thank you for your guys' comments. Do keep them coming in. They really do make me laugh. So the first time we see this couple, they're on their way somewhere. And Usman says, "Today I've got a surprise for Lisa." And he's taking her to his recording studio. And they walk into the studio. And my first thought is, Blake, why is it that Usman has got a better recording studio than you? And Lisa was grinning ear to ear. And she tells us, "This is where he actually cut my beat. This is where my baby love made my song." And Lisa explains they're getting ready for the premiere party for the music video for the song that Usman wrote for her. And she says, "I've never met any celebrities, let alone be engaged to one." Nothing's changed, Lisa, because like I told you, Usman is not a celebrity. Luckily for him, he's got rid of all his groupies. And as Lisa's looking round, she's saying, "Oh, it's so cool." And then in comes one of Usman's friends. And they chatted for a while in their own language. And Lisa said, "Who's that?" And he said, "It's my music video director." And Nana Gone Bad Lisa said, "The idiot." And Usman said, "He's not an idiot, and he did what you wanted." And it turns out that in the end, he cut out all the frames of the model in the music video. The model isn't in the video anymore. And Lisa said, "Good, the first music video sucked." But guys, it was what transpired next that led me to quite literally piss myself. Usman decided to introduce the two, and Usman says, "This is baby girl Lisa." And Lisa stood proudly next to him, and just like a baby girl, Lisa said, "I am she." And honestly guys, the video director absolutely cracked up with laughter. He just looked in her face, he looked at Usman, and he started laughing, and then finally he managed to compose himself. Note to Usman, if you're going to call somebody baby girl, they kind of need to be cute, or at least be a girl. You cannot introduce someone to a Nana Gone Bad. And then the two spoke at quite some length in their own language. But you could tell that Lisa was very suspicious, and Usman explained to his friend, "This is the person that made me re-edit the video." And his friend said, "Oh right, that's the one. She's the queen that made me have to re-edit the whole of the video. She created a lot of work for me." And at this point you could tell the atmosphere between the two was very tense. Lisa was eyeing him and he was looking at her, but honestly guys, I think he couldn't believe his eyes. And his eyes had a look that said, "What is this you've brought into my studio?" And then Lisa said, "What did he say?" And Usman said, he said that you are a queen of queens." And there was a silence. "What does that mean?" "It's a compliment." And Lisa said, "Good." And as they left, Lisa said, "It's very impressive. This is where you cut my song." And Lisa's like a 2-year-old that's just learnt a new word. Cut. He's cut her beat. He's cut her song. But she knows one thing. When somebody laughs out loud in your face upon introduction, they more than likely didn't give you any compliments. And next time we meet up with this couple, Usman's telling us that they're going to meet up with one of his good friends from the music industry. And they're on their way in the car. And Lisa exclaims, "Oh God, I can't bear the way these people drive." And it seems to me that whenever Lisa talks about Nigerians, she's got a partial sneer on her face. But then she tells us that she wants to know more about the music industry. And Usman said, "I want to introduce you to my good friend, Abba. He's a singer and an actor." And for what it's worth, Abba refrained from guffawing when he was introduced to baby girl Lisa. But he tells producers, "I don't know much about Lisa, but I know that she's very jealous about his female fans, and Usman should be careful because female fans are very useful in this industry." And they all sit down together for a drink. And then Usman explains what's transpired with Lisa. And he said, "Well, you know the song that I sing for Lisa? The song that you sing for Lisa, Usman, according to Lisa, the song that you wrote for her, the song that you wrote with her in mind." But I digress. He explains to Abba all about the music video. And Abba said to Lisa, "You didn't like the video?" "No, I didn't." And he said, "Are you serious? Usman, you took all of the shots of the woman out of the video." And then Lisa said, "No, I didn't like the video. It took away from the concept of the song. The song was for me and for Usman." And Abba tried to explain, "But you don't understand about how the industry works." And he was trying to explain that you need to have a model to create the idea of a love song, and it helps to create a narrative. And he said to Lisa, "Are you telling me that in America America, the love songs don't have a female model in them? And then Lisa said, yes. And honestly guys, sometimes Lisa acts like a child. I don't know why she didn't just say, some do and some don't, and I would prefer it if Usman didn't have a model in this one. But instead she tries to pretend that in America, love songs don't have female models in them. And it kind of reminds me of my little nephews. Right, so Louis, what you're saying is that somebody came into the house in the middle of the night, went into the kitchen, took out all the packets of crisps, ate the crisps, put the packets in the bin, in your bedroom, and then left the house without anybody knowing. Is that what you're saying? Yes! Yes, Auntie, that's exactly what happened. Talking to Lisa is like talking to a 5-year-old. And he asks Lisa, are you trying to destroy his music career? And Lisa snapped, that is an insult. Shut the fuck up. And then she turned to Usman and said, this guy's an idiot. To which Abba started laughing. There it is, guys. And he tells production, Lisa's just too jealous, and Soulja Boy doesn't deserve to have a partner like Lisa. Oh, Abba, nobody on this planet deserves to have a partner like Lisa. Oh, actually, I'll take that back. Big, keep the change. Ed might deserve to have a partner like Lisa, but I really can't think of anybody else. And Abba, seeing the frosty atmosphere at the table, said, you know, I'm going to get going now. And then Soulja Boy said to him, well, you better come to my premiere party for my video, otherwise you and I are going to have a little bit of a problem. And Abba just looked at him and said, have a safe flight back to America. And so in other words, I'm not going to be part of this farce, and I don't blame him. But Lisa was absolutely bubbling. You're my fiance. Why'd you let him disrespect me and run the trash out of his mouth? He's the most disrespectful Nigerian I have ever met. Lisa, are you forgetting about the video director you met just yesterday? Because he laughed in your face when you said, I am she. I think you'll find that he's the most disrespectful Nigerian you've ever met. But I suppose when years are declining as fast as Lisa's are, one might be prone to the odd memory lapse. But Lisa then decides to run her mouth. She said to Usman, you're still in Nigeria, you're not that big of an artist, and you're not that big of a producer. You're nothing. Let's go. And Usman looks absolutely crestfallen when he tells production later, I didn't expect Lisa to behave like that. I'm really embarrassed. Usman, there's many reasons why you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed that you're with Lisa in the first instance. You also should be embarrassed that you've given her the name Baby Girl Lisa when she really should be called When Nanas Go Bad Lisa. You should be embarrassed that she dresses like a bag lady, and even when she's wearing a bra, her nipples are grazing the top of her abdomen. You should be embarrassed that she feels that she can tell you to re-edit a video because she's not in it. Most of all, Usman, you should be embarrassed that she told the whole of America that she had to force you to go down on her after your first night of passion. That's why you should be embarrassed. And honestly, guys, I really can't look at Usman anymore without thinking about him going downtown. The Ebird's asking for help. Can anybody advise me as to how to unhear something? I really wish that Lisa had never divulged this information and that I'd never heard it. And that's where we leave this couple for this week. So guys, what do you think? Lisa just gets worse and worse. My take on things is that Lisa absolutely looks down on Usman, and I think she looks down on Nigerians in general. Even when she talks about Nigerians, these people drive crazy. Who are these people? It's as if Nigerians are some other species. And also she shouted at Usman, you're still in Nigeria, you're nothing. Yeah, he is still in Nigeria. He was born in Nigeria. He lives in Nigeria. He's Nigerian. Is that some sort of diss? You're still in Nigeria. And this tells me that she feels that she's massively superior. She also thinks she can tell him what to do career-wise and how to re-edit videos. Also, she didn't feel the need to dress up when she first saw Usman. And remember, guys, when she made that comment, Usman's even better in real life than he is on video. But didn't you think for 1 minute, oh gosh, I hope he likes me, I hope he likes what he sees? You think that you're so superior that he's going to be chomping at the bit to get a piece of Lisa. When she walked into his house, which I thought was quite nice, she walked in and sort of said, it's so small. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Thank God I'm staying at a hotel. And I think that's quite rude to say to somebody about their house when they're standing there. And whenever she meets any of his friends, including the first 2 friends that she met from the airport and the music directors and the industry professionals he's introduced her to, she never smiles or she never says, hi, how are you? She always looks at them accusingly and very rudely, and she speaks to them in a very terse manner, as if they're pesky little kids that she can't wait to get rid of. Lisa has got a massive superiority complex, and I don't know where she's got it from. Do you think that she looks down on Nigeria? And do you think she looks down on Usman? I think she does. And all I can say for Usman is you must really want that green card. So let me know what you think in comments down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to show me the love, and also don't forget to press the like button. You've been listening to Ebird Online. Ciao for now.